In this video, I'm going to give you my honest appraisal of the Nira Precision laser. I'll talk you through when I use it, how I use it, whether I've seen any results to date, and whether I'll keep using it. Hello and welcome to Beauty by Des, a channel for women touching 70 where I share tips, tricks and tutorials on beauty, fashion and lifestyle. So without further ado, let's crack on with the video. Now, just to mention that all the products that I talk about in this video will be listed and linked below on your phone, tablet or PC. Just click the little more and the 3 dots and all will be revealed. And I do have a discount code both for the Nira Precision and the Nira Pro, which I'm showing on the screen now and will also be in the description box. And if you choose to use any of the links in my description box, they are affiliate links, which means if you click and use any of those links to purchase a product, I will receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. Now, these links really help to support my little channel, so I thank you in advance if you do choose to purchase in that way. Now, let's get into the video. So what exactly is the Nira Precision laser? Well, here it is, and it's designed to reduce fine lines and wrinkles by stimulating collagen production. This particular one, this Precision, is specifically designed to target the areas around the eyes. Now, interestingly, on their website it actually says and mouth, but the Nira Pro, which has the bigger head, is now designed for the mouth area. Now, the way this laser works is it transmits heat through the dermis to target those fine lines and wrinkles. That's the theory. And in stimulating the dermis, that causes the dermis to produce more collagen. And it should lift the skin, thereby improving the look of the sagging that you get as you age. So, great theory. Does it actually work? So how do I use it? Well, I've been using this every morning. So what I do is I cleanse my face and then I pat it absolutely bone dry. In fact, usually I cleanse, then I might take my medication and then I'll start to use the laser just in case I've left any damp patch on my skin, because I did actually do that the other day for the first time because I was in a rush and I learnt my lesson, because although nothing happened and I didn't burn, I could feel it didn't like it and actually did quite a loud beep, I think. So you definitely need to make sure that your skin is bone dry. And what I do, and I'll quickly show you how it works, I have actually got a video on how it works and I'll link that down below for you. But what you do is you just turn it on here. Like that, makes a little noise, and immediately it comes on at the number of bars that you've already set it at. So I'm on level 4 now. It's got 5 levels. I'm on level 4. I've just gone on to level 4 last week. And I can bear level 4 now. At first I didn't think I could, but actually it's fine and it doesn't burn. There's absolutely no burning goes on whatsoever. So it's perfectly fine. And what I do, I can't show you now because I've got makeup on. I'll just turn it off again. But what I do is I'm, to be honest, not that bothered about my crow's feet. What I really don't like about my skin is the sagging under here. Now, I know that only a facelift can sort that out, but I have been using the laser down here just in case, because you never know, do you? But I've also been using it here on my 11s and here on my marionette lines. No, these are my marionette lines, and my, whatever these are called, the nasal labial folds, that's it. So I've been using it here and here and here. So then after I've treated my skin, it probably takes a couple of minutes, I then go on to use their hyaluronic acid, which they did send to me. So this was all sent to me in PR. I haven't had to pay for this. This is the point. I haven't had to pay for this. So I want to give you my honest answer, because although I will put paid promotion, because it is a paid promotion and they've given me the product, I am under no obligation to give it a good review. So they sent me the hyaluronic acid, so I'm using that, just 1 pump, which is very nice, because some women have mentioned that it does dry out their skin, and I'll talk about that more in a moment. But I'm liking the hyaluronic acid, it's absolutely fine. I then go on to put my vitamin C on and my moisturiser or my SPF, and that's it. So it's really only adding, say, about 3 minutes maybe to my morning routine, which to be honest isn't that long really, is it? So now I've given you the lowdown, and just to let you know, these results are at 42 days. Normally the videos that you see on YouTube tend to be after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and maybe 120 days. I was a bit late because I went on holiday, so I didn't have time to film, and I couldn't do any after pictures that would be the same while I was on holiday. I only got back a few days ago, so I thought it was fairer to give it a little bit more time. So let me now pop up onto the screen the pictures. So what do you think? Now, I have to say that it's quite tricky to tell. And you could argue that my images before are not exactly the same as my images after. And of course that's right, because I'm not a professional photographer. The light isn't always the same. They were taken in exactly the same place in my tiny weeny shower room, which has a south-facing window, but probably not at quite the same time. And of course, when I took the before pictures, it was the summer, and now it's the autumn, so again the lighting is a little bit different. But I've done my very best to mirror the pictures that I took on day one, and also to zoom in to let you see whether you can see any difference. Now, I think that actually the full face does show a very slight improvement around the very wrinkled side, this side here on the left. But of course that could just be the lighting, and to be honest, I haven't exactly noticed it myself when I look in the mirror. But conversely, when you look at this side, this eye here actually looks worse in the after pictures than it does in the before. This is why I say that before and after pictures are really quite difficult to analyse, and I'm not sure how accurately a picture they paint. But of course I'm just a regular Joe or Josephine, and I can only do what I can do. But I think it's interesting to look at the photos anyway, and of course we all have to have before and after pictures, because otherwise we won't know whether it's doing us any good unless we particularly like using it just for the sake of it. Now, I am going to continue, but my caveat is that in 4 weeks, or just under 4 weeks now, I've got to have this eye sorted out. Now, those of you who follow my channel will know I've got this condition called entropion, and actually let me come close, see if you can actually see the problem. I've got a lazy muscle under this eye, which means that the rim of my eye turns inwards and my lashes sort of flap against my eye, which isn't great. And I tried to put it off. I thought, oh, maybe it'll get better by itself, but it hasn't. So I've really got to bite the bullet and get the operation done, which I'm having on the 24th of October, which means I certainly won't be able to use the laser around my eye, or at least this eye, for that time. And I probably won't want to use it at all. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my surgeon and see what she says. So I might have to take a couple of weeks off. We'll have to see how we go. But I will also link below other YouTubers' results. So my lovely friend Cindy of Beyond 50 Skin and Tamara of Tamara's Timeless Beauty, they both used the Nira for a long time. They gave it a really good go, and neither of them saw any results, really any difference, whereas Angie Hot and Flashy definitely did. So I think it is worth me continuing for at least 90 days and possibly 120 days to see how I get on, even if I do have to have a short break in the middle. We'll see how we get on, because you never know. It's such an individual thing, isn't it? So there you have it. That is my 42-day update on the Nira Precision laser. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you give it a go? Did you see any difference in my skin? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Now, like I say, I do have a discount code which will be on the screen now and below in the description box if you want to give it a go. I really hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, I'd be so grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And at the moment I'm uploading videos every Sunday morning, 8 AM UK time. And talking of subscriptions, I have a monthly newsletter, and the link to subscribe to that will also be below in the description box. And in that, I don't just talk about beauty and fashion, but I also talk about music, books, podcasts, theatre, film, and other bits and bobs that make us happy. And if you've enjoyed this video, I will pop up another couple in a similar vein so you can stay on my channel and keep watching. I really hope you do. And thanks again so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. It really does. And I hope you're all doing really well, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye!